Here we are, headed to St. Paul.
Are we hot?
Bobby and Jason.
We just met up with Steven and Ryan here in Portland, Oregon. Yep. Got ourselves a shower, cleaned up, shaved. Not quite all of it. Most of my face I shaved.
Tell us where you guys were.
Yesterday.
Last night, Steven and I went to Prescott, Arizona, while Jason and Bobby were in Livingston. So we flew into Portland this morning and met up with, got a room and met up with these guys. And Prescott for Steven and I wasn't what it was cracked up to be, so.
It wasn't the Prescott we dreamed of.
It wasn't the Prescott that we dreamed of. So we're headed to St. Paul. We all got good ones. And we're sporting our mustaches. Yeah,
What is today? Day 8? Day 9?
I think it's day 8.
Day 8?
I think it's 8. Yeah.
Check out the mustache.
8 days of mustache mania.
Mustache mania. Yeah. And they're all looking good. And today, Steven and I were in the hotel. And we thought we'd have the waitress judge our mustache. And she couldn't do it. She said, I can't do it.
She couldn't decide which one was better.
No, I think she's just scared to give us an answer. And so we asked the lady at the front desk to judge, and she would not judge either. And then so we asked another waitress, and she also would not judge.
We asked the
So
cashier.
I found it curious that nobody would comment on the mustaches, and I'm not really sure why either. They're both really horrible. And they didn't want to say. Or one was...
They were just so turned on
Extremely
about the
better.
mustache.
Do you think that the mustache actually maybe kind of gives a negative image? Like, I don't know.
I think it's more like you have a Magnum PI image, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That's what that says right there.
It says it right here.
Yeah.
Right there.
This,
I think I messed it all up.
mine says, grab your kids. Danger. Stranger danger.
You should have.
Stranger danger. I feel the vibe that comes off, and I don't even realize that I have the mustache. Walking through the airport today, and I got a lot of strange looks, like the mother and daughter sitting next to me, kind of like doing the...
They switched. The mother and daughter sitting next to Ryan actually switched positions, so the mother was
in the center seat, and the mother was in the aisle seat. I was in the window seat. I went to the bathroom. I came back, and she said, "Is it okay if my daughter looks out the window and I sit in the middle and you sit on the aisle?" I was like, "Yeah, that's fine with me." I guess.
Did you hear such things like when you're walking through the airport, like mother saying, "Don't let go of mommy's hand when you get close," and don't go near that cowboy?
I felt that kind of that it was in the atmosphere. You know, there's a vibe.
You know, that's
like that. And
I would say that might be a type of profiling.
That's facial profiling.
Facial profiling.
Stereotyping.
Yeah.
Stereotyping. Just because you're wearing a cowboy hat and a mustache at the same time.
I'm wearing a darn good mustache.
I know.
Me.
Well, it is.
I mean, this was 14 days to get this far last year, and I'm only 8 days into it, so I'm excited to see what it can be, you know.
Potential.
This is your second mustache, Ryan?
This is my... Did we start it last year?
Was last year your first time you grew a mustache? I thought maybe you tried.
Intentionally, yes.
Intentionally. Yeah, well, so it's right. It's your second.
Yeah,
second annual mustache.
second man stash.
Here, let's do a zoom in on it. Alright, an update on JSOs.
Do you like it?
Yeah. Bobby. Doing good.
Coming right in.
And then Stevens. Now, Steven was voted cutest, most unique in the hotel today.
Yeah, not by us.
The one
Clear that up.
Yeah.
The one lady that did judge our mustache, she said Stevens was the cutest.
This is my first mustache ever, too.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
think you're a natural.
It's a pretty good first effort.
So we thought maybe, Bobby, that this could be Steven's initiation, and he could actually leave the mustache until a certain period of time, well past what we're going to leave ours, and that would serve as his
We're gonna
initiation.
shave ours off.
It could be that if we did that right, that the joke's on us because we're wearing them during the period that they look ridiculous, and then shaving them off at about the time that they're actually full-fledged mustaches. You're saying he goes through that stage and then wears one when it actually looks cool.
I don't know. I think mine would be a full-fledged ridiculous mustache.
For the next 3 months.
Yeah. Now Jason could pull off at least another 2-3 months. Yeah.
I'd look
last
like
year's 4th of July recap. Jason's sporting a serious mustache.
Yeah.
That was because Bob and Ryan, just for the record, Bob and Ryan told me that they kept their mustaches, and
We met you about a week later in Nampa.
yeah, about a couple weeks later, and they're telling me how sweet their mustaches were, and they shaved theirs off a week or two before I did.
But what we did was we took our Blackberries and we took a bunch of pictures in different light of our mustaches, and then we shaved them off, and then we had like a different picture to send you every day.
Yeah. They had stock photos.
Stock photos, yeah. Exactly.
Well, we're happy to say that the mustaches are going great.